Says short video. I have been getting a bunch of videos now because I'm wrapping it up here in Tallahassee. I'll be moving around. I mean, I'll be in and out of Tallahassee. It has become another one of my hometowns because my home is close to here. I got them in the bag. Hello, you guys. Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's my man's. We gonna see him. Y'all got him on the music. But so I have my partner here, Mr. Richard. I got Mr. Richard on there. Hey, Mr. Richard. So
Well, hey, let me say what I want to say on that.
yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes, sir. It is recording. So what? Oh yeah, because that's what I did. Mr. Richard is one of the gentlemen that has fallen in my path. I got my phone propped up a certain way, so it probably only see some of me. I'm about to roll up some of my medical while I do this little video real quick. So Mr. Richard is one of the gentlemen that fell in my path while I'm over here in this area that I be in. I think it turned out to be somewhat like probably somewhere around 5 of us over here. So it was me, Mr. Richard, Mr. Polly P, Mr. Doug, Mr. Ray. Oh, and shoot, at times there was more than that. So we'll say in between 5 and 10. Some of these people, the way a lot of things happen, yes, their lives changed, and I was able to witness it.
All right. But is that recording?
Yes, sir.
Can I have it? Can
Yeah.
you look at my face?
Yes, sir.
Want to say it? I want to say what I want to say. And I ain't going to say it right in front of you.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to walk right here at the back of your car.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Richard. And Sean's done a lot of good for me. And I do love Sean for that. Because he's been a really good friend to me. And I do love that. Because I don't have many friends. But he is one. And just always think of that. Every time you meet him, you think of what he can do for you, because he will. And I thank you for listening to me. Bye.
Thank you,
Don't listen to what I said.
I'm not gonna listen to it, y'all. But I appreciate you, Mr. Richard. So now, Mr.
Well,
Richard.
now you can listen to what I said, but
Yes, I will. And
I meant it from the heart.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think I got a few other videos, and there's been times where you've kicked it with me, Mr. Richard, and letting me know, how you feel about, how my energy has affected you, or how my energy affected others, by us being around. And
You've helped me a lot,
and
and I'll admit that.
yes, sir. And I like how it just kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? Like none of us had to force anything. I didn't feel like I was going out of my way at all. It was kind of like just in play. I happened to be in this area. Everything that we was going through was happening in this area. Mr. Richard is not the only person that it just seemed like his whole life changed. Mr. Richard, it can also tell about Mr. Ray. He knew Mr. Ray for a long time, and he has seen and he knows that Mr. Ray is not on the streets anymore.
That's
So
good then.
yes. Mr. Doug, which is another gentleman that we just mentioned, he himself was just not on the streets, but he's one of the ones that falls weak. He has a real issue with the alcohol a certain way, and also with carrying his negative vibes and his negative energy and trying to put it off on others. So, but he can explain. He's another person that can explain and has been around and has experienced some of the things that we've been through, and he has seen some of the things that has went on. Also with Mr. Polly P, when it comes to me, or just mention how different of a person he is, when it comes to me or my energy and how he was towards me. And I have a bunch of proof, and I got videos of Mr. Polly P also, and photos. And the one time when he hit the lottery for $1,000, he just happened to run into me. We went up there. So all of our peoples, it's like, they just, they've come out better, or it seemed like that, that, or trying. But and you guys have to excuse me. I'm being brief. I'm trying to wrap this up. My cigar here is getting dry. But also, I did show that we was up by the community op place. So that's that up there. We did have a gentleman. It was on the news recently where Mr. Patrick did pass away. Yep. So and Mr. Richard actually was the one that found him. Mr. Richard, you say, well, it was him and Miss Trina, and they stay actually in the apartments over here. The police is called. Everyone knows. And how that went down. Mr. Richard and Miss Trina were the ones that walked up on him and found him. And they took his pulse. He was not alive.
I tried CPR and it didn't work.
Yeah.
And now, while you're talking, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Sean is one person that's always been there for me. And I don't know how to explain that, but he has been. And I love him for that. He's always looked out for me.
Thank you, Mr. Richard.
And I don't know how to describe that. Except, I always want to be there for him, too.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
all I got to say.
Yes, sir. And that meant a lot, Mr. Richard. Thank you. Yes, sir. But we're gonna end this for now, you guys. I'm glad we was able to get that in. Yes, that's a blessing, and all my peoples are a blessing. God bless us all.